Hey everyone, Misty Kerpak here with Silver Creek Realty. I wanted to hop on here really quick and tell you guys about something that is driving me crazy. So one of the things that keeps happening when I've been at open houses is I've had, prospective buyers coming through that are just looking, they're not ready to do anything. They are fully convinced that the US economy is softening and entering into a recession and that housing prices are going to tank. Ugh, based on what, I ask. So what I want to make sure of is that my client base is educated, that you guys not only understand some of the trends and pricing and things like that, but that you guys just have a general knowledge of like what is going on. And so I really wanted to share these statistics with you so that you guys can be educated and hopefully explain to your friends that they may be wrong. And if they're waiting for this market to crash, they may be waiting a really long time. So here's what I want you guys to know. Since 1980, we have had 6 recessions. And out of those 6, in 4 of those, housing prices have actually increased significantly. There have been 2 recessions where there has been a dip in real estate prices. The first was in 1991, where real estate values dropped by 1.9%, so not even 2%, and in 2006 to 2008, which we all call the Great Recession, right? So that happened. But what is really important to recognize is that our market and our climate right now in no way resembles that market. Here are some of the just, bullet points of why it's so different. Our job market is incredibly healthy. We have very low unemployment. Lending standards are completely different. There is so much vetting that goes on for buyers. We actually have some of the most qualified buyers we have seen ever. On top of that, did you know that 2/3 of homeowners in the United States either have no mortgage, meaning their house is paid in full, or they have over 50% of their mortgage paid off? Like, talk about the most incredibly well-qualified homeownership pool we've probably ever seen. And then going back to inventory, we still have pretty low inventory. We are getting closer to a more normalized market, but it is still technically a seller's market. And so I think what people are responding to is days on market are taking longer. Things have slowed down. My opinion is some of that is seasonality. We're in the throes of summer as kids are getting ready to go back to school, and people are finishing up their last minute vacations. But things have slowed. You know what? I'm good with that. I actually love this market because it's giving my buyers time to look at more than one house. They don't have to walk in and make a quick decision. They can actually take their time a little bit. There are still some homes that are seeing multiple offers, certain parts of the valley that are seeing multiple offers. So, it's not across the board, but my point is this market is actually very, very healthy. So why do prices go up during a recession? In most cases out of the last 6, because guess what happens? The Fed will lower the rates as the economy enters into harder times. So if you have stable income and you can afford it, you should really be considering buying. So I hope you guys will reach out with any other questions, and don't hesitate to reach out, share my number. If you want to talk more about this, I would love to share some facts and lead with facts and not fear. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week.